Clinton Joshua and the key to a lost future. Success was supposed to be his greatest achievement. Instead, it became his greatest curse. Clinton Joshua had always been in control of his career, his choices, his life. But when a message from himself arrived out of nowhere, warning him of an unspeakable fate, he realized something chilling. He was never truly in control, and time was running out to fix it. A message from the unknown. The night was silent, too silent. At 2:45 a.m., Clinton's phone vibrated. He blinked awake, expecting another casting call or late-night text from a director. But the message on his screen sent a cold shiver through his body. Your time is running out. Clinton, choose wisely. His stomach twisted. No sender, no number. Then his phone buzzed again. A video. Hesitant, he pressed play. The image flickered, then his own face appeared. But this wasn't the Clinton he knew. His eyes were sunken, his skin was pale, his voice was weak, saying, Clinton, listen to me. They are coming. You can't escape them, but you can change it. Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. The screen glitched. Then a scream, his own scream, before the video cut to black. Clinton sat frozen, his breath caught in his throat. Was this some kind of prank, a hacked phone, or a hallucination? Then his apartment light flickered. For the first time in his life, Clinton felt something creeping up his spine. Pure fear. The watcher in the shadows. Morning came, but the unease stayed. Clinton tried to push the message from his mind. It had to be fake, a trick, right? As he stepped outside, he noticed something. A black SUV parked across the street. A man in a great suit leaning against it, watching him. Clinton ignored him, maybe a fan, maybe press, but then the man spoke. You ignored the warning, Clinton. Clinton's pulse quickened. He turned slowly. Who are you? The man sighed, his gaze heavy with something Clinton couldn't place. Then he said, someone who has seen what happens when you don't listen, and someone who knows where you end up if you don't act fast. Clinton's fingers curled into fist. What are you talking about? The man stepped closer, voice eerily calm. There is another version of you. He made a mistake. He's trying to warn you, but you have very little time left. Clinton forced out a laugh. You expect me to believe that? The man smiled faintly. You will, very soon. Then he turned and walked away, vanishing into the city. Clinton exhaled sharply. His hands were shaking. This was insane. But deep down, something whispered, what if it wasn't? The reflection that didn't move. That night, Clinton tried to shake it off, forget it, move on. But at 7:01 p.m., he walked past his mirror, and his reflection didn't move. His heart pounded. He took a step back. The reflection stood still, watching. Then it smiled. Clinton's breath itched. That wasn't him. That wasn't him. He turned away, blinking rapidly. Then he looked back. His reflection was normal, but now he couldn't unsee it. Something was wrong. Something was very, very wrong. A knock at the door. At 9:45 p.m., his phone rang. He answered without thinking and froze when he heard the voice on the other end. He heard his own voice. It is not a dream. Clinton opened the door. His stomach dropped. What door? He whispered. Then a knock, loud, sharp, echoing through his apartment. His blood ran cold. Another knock again, then his voice. Clinton, open up. We don't have much time. His finger trembled as he reached for the door knob. Everything in him screamed, don't. But if he didn't open it, would he regret it? Or had he already made the mistake of waiting too long? The man he couldn't be. Clinton swallowed hard and turned the knob. The door creaked open. Standing there was himself, older, weaker, eyes filled with regret. "You finally opened it," the older Clinton whispered. "That means we still have a chance." Clinton stumbled back, his mind spinning. "Who? What are you?" The older Clinton sighed. "I'm you. The you that made the wrong choice, and now I need your help to fix it." Before Clinton could respond, the older version reached into his pocket and pulled out a small black key. "You have one shot to get this right," he said, "but you have to trust me, because if you don't..." His eyes flickered to the hallway. Footsteps. Something was coming. The older Clinton's eyes widened in the terror. "They found me." He shoved the key into Clinton's hand. "Don't ask questions, just run. And when the time comes, don't make the same mistake I did." Clinton looked down at the key. It was ice cold. "What does it open?" he asked. The older Clinton didn't answer, because at that moment the light flickered. The hallway went dark and something moved in the shadows. "The final choice." A deep, distorted voice filled the room. "Clinton Joshua, time's up." The hair grew heavy. Clinton's vision blurred. Then everything went black. When he woke up, he was no longer in his apartment. He was in a room with no door, no window, just a single locked box on a table. And in his hand, the black key. His breath hitched. A single note laid to the box. "You only get one chance. Open it, but be sure you're ready for what is inside." Clinton's finger tightened around the key. Had he just saved himself? Or had he just sealed his fate? He slid the key into the lock. As it turned, the box creaked open. Inside, a second key glowing. Clinton reached for it. The moment his fingers touched the surface, the room shifted. The hair grew thick. A figure stepped forward from the shadows. His own face stared back at him. "You shouldn't have opened it," the figure whispered. "Now one of us has to stay." Clinton's breath caught, his hands empty. The key was now in the other Clinton's grasp. The shadows closed in. "Don't worry," the new Clinton said, smiling. "I will take it from here." Darkness fell, and the world continued as if the older Clinton Joshua had never existed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.